Hi there, this is Matt with State of Flux here with a review for Skinamarink, but before I get there, I did a thing. I published a film journal, the 31-Day Horror Movie Challenge. You can purchase this through Amazon. I will drop a link in the description box below, but this offers you 31 unique challenges for your horror movie needs, such as a horror anthology film. Now, every entry will have 3 questions that are going to be standard across the board. Who made it? What works? What doesn't? But then each one is going to have specific questions dedicated to that movie that you pick, such as, would any of the shorts in this film have worked as a feature-length movie? There are 2 other questions that are unique to that category as well, but check this out. With Halloween coming up, fast approaching, this is the perfect gift for any of your horror fans, or if you like to critically analyze things, this will help you engage with what you watch in a better way. Check out the 31-Day Horror Movie Challenge. But the movie at hand, Skinamarink, which is kind of a perfect one to kick this off with. Skinamarink is an incredibly unsettling movie. It is a low, no-budge movie, but don't hold that against the film. In fact, that is kind of what amplifies it. This is a film that is trying to establish a tone, and it's incredibly experimental to the point where it reminded me of like the Dogma 95 movement by way of House of Leaves. That's the best way I could describe this. Now, I know that the Dogma 95 movement didn't allow any genre films, but if they did, this is what it would have been like. If you're not familiar with what that movement is, look it up. That it's too much to try to go into here. That said, this film is very experimental in that there is no real characters. Like, there are characters in this film, but they're not firmly established, to the point where you don't even really know what they look like. The camera is the character. The house that they're in is the character. And you will have long, unbroken 60-second shots of just a camera staring down a dark hallway. And it lets it sit there. Now, you're hearing dialogue in the background, but you're not really experiencing anything besides that hallway and an immersion of what it is to be in this house until the house starts to become an unsettling character unto itself, and there's something sinister potentially lurking within it. As I say, it reminded me very much of the book House of Leaves. If you have not read that book, I urge you to do so if you have any interest in horror. Now, in the beginning of that book, it reads very much like a textbook for a movie that you're not familiar with, because flat out it does not exist. But it transitions slowly from being just kind of like this documentation textbook style of this movie to being a maddening experience where suddenly you have to start turning the pages at its side to continue reading, and there will be pages that are entirely blank with just a single word in there written in the color red or something like that. It's a really unique experience, and this is the closest I've ever felt to that experience on a filmic level. It is unsettling, it is disturbing, and I can see with its experimental nature how if that's not your thing and you don't go with vibe movies, you are not going to like this movie, and flat out you're going to hate this movie and or fall asleep. And the movie lulls you into a quiet feel as if you are trying to fall asleep, but then something will happen to just slightly unsettle you so that you're incapable of getting to that point, and it's kind of genius in how it does it. This is a fantastic little horror movie that kind of made a big splash around January of this year, and we had it playing at the movie theater that I work at, and I just didn't get a chance to partake in it. But I'm glad I'm able to now. It is currently streaming both on Shudder, obviously, which it's a Shudder film, but also through Hulu, which is how I saw it. So if you have Hulu and you like more experimental films, a little more offbeat movies, not standard traditional horror movie or haunting stories or anything like that, give this one a try. At the very least, it's expert craftsmanship at establishing kind of a mood that really gels with you long after the movie has stopped, as it has me. Yeah, so thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, do all that good stuff. Check out my book through the Amazon link down below. Forgot to give this a star rating. I'd give this one 3.5 out of 4 stars. I had a good time with it. Thanks for watching. Peace.